I kind of want to watch this. What says you, Twitch chat? Hold on. Hopefully it's...
While the Yu-Gi-Oh community in the last month has produced enough drama to feed
never ending, by the way, too.
Keemstar for a year, that was not going to stop Konami from dropping the newest set, Darkwing Blast. Darkwing Blast is stirring up a lot of buzz, and for a very good reason. In today's video, I'm going to explain the truth about Darkwing Blast, tell you everything that you have to know about the set, and explain if this set is right for you.
This is Final Fantasy VII.
Now, it should be no surprise to anyone that despite Yu-Gi-Oh being a children's card game, some of the pieces of support here can be a little confusing. On the other hand, we have seen a couple Yu-Gi YouTubers take the term children's card game a little too seriously. When it comes to meta cards in the set, there's honestly so many new cards that will see meta play. So let's start with my favorite, Cash Tira Fenrir, which is a splashable mini engine where 3-of can put extra pressure on your opponent. And on top of that, it is a super cheap card with a single copy only being $5. Oh, and by $5, I actually meant 45. Yeah, just so you guys know, I'm editing the video right now, and it's actually like 50 now. So yeah, good luck. Now, while Cash Tira is a whole new archetype in Dabble, it frankly is just another attempt at getting the mill out strategy to work, which it will. If by mill out, you mean drop out, and by strategy, you mean round 3. Now, speaking of expensive cards you'll end up buying anyways, look no further than Bestials, a new archetype of dragons that are all pretty much just big DD crows. Alongside Lubellion, you also have great cards like Druid's Worm and Magma Nut to put together your strategy. If you're playing a darker light deck that depends on the graveyard and it's not tiers, get ready to get bullied harder than a furry in public. To double check, I asked Logan JYA, a well-known Drytron player, what he thought about Bestials. His response was very riveting and thought-provoking.
What do you think about Bestials? I hate them.
Now, these new archetypes are really cool and strong. However, what if you want to stick to playing sprites and tiers? And in this case, you'll literally have 0 problems. Sprite players are receiving Sprite, Sprint, I don't know.
Does this card actually help this deck? I guess it can send that Nimble Beaver, or it can send that Nimble card to the graveyard. Okay, I guess.
A new link tool that can speed up your comboing by millions.
Didn't Logan quit the game? He told me on Twitter that like he's losing passion or drive, desire. So like he's going through a very big Keems arc right now. He says he's just gonna endlessly play Drytron until he endlessly build Drytron until he just goes insane. He's basically having a big pimping phase right now.
A Nimble Angler, and a trap called Sprite Double Cross, which lets you steal your opponent's monster, which will be very fitting for after you steal any fun that your opponent was going to have. Now, when it comes to tiers, they're not going to get any support whatsoever after this, so Konami had to make sure to help them out. First off is tier limit Rolka Los, which is perfect for countering the nibs that used to slap them around. Secondly is tier limit Scream, which, funnily enough, is what happens if you drop a shifter on them. Another archetype getting amazing support is Pendulums. However, unfortunately for Triff and the 5 others who play Pendulums, Deep Air and Anti-Spell still do exist. If you're...
Damn, I should have asked Bear if Triff went to this YCS chat, because I wonder if he actually played Pendulum, because we didn't see his name on them top tables. But like, I wonder if he actually just went ahead and like tried that.
Casual player, you'll be delighted to try out the new Blackwing or Naturia support, which in all honesty for both isn't even bad. The set is also filled with some of the most random individual card releases, with the most notable one here being Spellbound, a quick play spell that stops your opponent from using any of their current monsters as tribute, or for a fusion, Synchro, XYZ, or Link. Yugi Twitter was losing their mind over this for a couple hours until they realized that many other cards do what this card does, but just better. But if you are in an area that has a lot of Flandries players, just know that they will no longer be your friend. However, that would be assuming that Flandries players actually had friends to begin with. Other honorable mentions include Lady of the Labyrinth, Destructive, Daruma, Karma, Cannon, and... oh, don't get me started on this one. This has to be the worst name change since Totally Awesome. For anyone who does not know, this card was originally going to be called News Reporter from the Underworld, a really cool and clean name for a new card. But of course, why could we have something nice? They decided to rename it to Muck Cracker from the Underworld.
Muck Cracker.
What? Is that a muck plus a cracker? Look, what the is this? And to top it all off,
what is a muck? Okay. Hold on. I do not believe that this is random, chat. I feel like this is Jerome. It's McCraker. Muckraker. It's a report. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, Jerome does not do random stuff. Hold on. Oh, it's probably something from like the 90s. McCraker. Wait, what? Any group of American writers identified with pre-World War I reform and expose writing. Sounds kind of like a journalist. It's an investigative journalist during the progressive era of the 1890s through the Roaring '20s. I guess she kind of looks like she has, I mean, huh. I mean, okay, does this make you feel better about the name, chat? It's, yeah, I guess it's accurate. No. Because I just, like, if you really look, I mean, Totally Awesome is kind of like that randomness. But if you really look, chat, in like the TCG, a lot of the name changes, they're not as random as you think. It's not like Konami's not just making up, like, no. Usually a lot of these like super random things are, like, these random words are actual things. Like, you think, oh, McCracker, like, this isn't a real thing. It's like, actually it is a real thing. It's just something so obscure from, 200 years ago, or from 140 years ago that, isn't relevant today. For hire, that one was just random. It's another way to say noisy reporter. Well, my question was like, is this an actual word, or did Konami just like make this up?
Was the sneak peek promo.
Made a video
Speaking of terrible decisions, Konami has been getting a bit creative with some of the inevitable filler cards that will fill up the set. The For Hire card is kind of adorable, and the Silent Wolf Kalupo looks like he's about to get some of the most ungodly fanfic you've ever.
They made a TCG exclusive For Hire card? This card is normal or special. Add a spell, trap, For Hire. I don't like that. I don't mean the card. I just mean like the name or the way they write the For Hire cards. If you control a monster For Hire, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Target a card For Hire in your graveyard. This card kind of seems insane. I guess the only downside is it's not like an extender. It has to be your normal summon. This card kind of, in like a vacuum, this card kind of seems insane, chat. It's like you normal summon it, and you wrote it for a Speller Trap, and then you banish it from the graveyard, and you just add a For Hire card back to your hand, or you special summon it. Yeah, this card actually seems insane. The key reason being some of the best links are fiends. To be fair, the new link is actually very good. For Hire card has Sprite Synergy. It searches the Reborn. I think this card seems really good.
Lupo looks like he's about to get some of the most ungodly fanfic you've ever seen. But that's not all. Konami thought they were slick, but I'm not gonna let them get away with the fact that they released, and I repeat, Cucumber Horse and the Great Noodle Inversion. Go look it up yourself. Horse and the Great Noodle.
Oh, I think I've seen this card. I guess I didn't know the TCG name. Add the bottom card of your deck to your hand, and then take one card from your deck. Wait, what? Add the bottom card of your deck to your hand, then take one card from your deck, shuffle, then place that card on the bottom of your deck. Why did this need to be a trap? Why is this not a normal spell card? I don't. You pulled 8 of these today. Why is this not a normal spell card? I feel like if it was, it'd still be fucking bad. Maybe. I feel like this could only be good if it was a normal spell card and it was not a hard once per return. And then it would only be good in like some gimmicky Exodia deck. It's a filler card. Yeah, but filler cards don't just have to be bad. I mean, this card just looks stupid. It's a horse made out of cucumbers, I guess. Oh no, I'm getting the sense that it's like a column card. Discarding the main, discarding the monster zone is sent to the graveyard except during the battle phase. Started by. It's a plant. Okay, it's also like level 8 and 100 attack, so there's that.
Little inversion.
I don't
Go look
know
it up yourself. So I've made a lot of jokes here today, but if you can take nothing else away from this video, just know that this set is honestly amazing. It has powerful meta-changing cards for new and old decks alike, releases fun new tech cards, and even has amazing cards for casual fans to enjoy. It would be super unlikely as a fan of Yu-Gi-Oh! To look at this set and genuinely say that you don't see anything interesting. Chances are, this set is for you. Like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this.
Drawing the bottom card of your deck is the same as the top card of your deck. Yeah, but you can manipulate the bottom card of your deck. I mean, I guess you can manipulate the top card of your deck too. But that's where I thought they were going, Flax, is like, is it easier to manipulate the bottom card of your deck than the top? I feel like it's probably the same. It's probably easier to manipulate the top card of your deck, honestly. You know what I mean? Because like cards like Prosperity manipulate the bottom but not the top, so there's that. Video was fine. I like the video.